the prayer is a bigger weapon than any knife or gun. Yeah, bam. See, like, bam. Do you want a drink in there, bro? Always got this guard, this shield, protecting us from hitting that level of vulnerability, from truly letting it out.
Allow myself to introduce myself. The Qalbeats Muadh, but you can call me Mizo. And being 18 feels so right, but everywhere I turn, something just goes left. So I've linked up with Qalby Studios and set out on this journey. Not just to travel, but to listen. I got my backpack, my camera, and I'm ready to dirty up my shoes. This is my journey. Welcome.
Crossroads. I'm just a heartbroken child, tryna make it out, tryna weigh me down, yeah. I'm just a heartbroken child, tryna make it out, you tryna weigh me down, yeah. Real skiller, real driller, yeah. You really go hardcore.
Today I'm in Big Brixton with it, come on now. And I'm here to see someone who needs no introduction, but I'ma do it anyway. He's a very talented artist, actor, screenwriter, poet, starting his on-screen career on BBC, and now he's here showing me what's what in person. Strap into your seats and let's go. Welcome to Muslim Belal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Might be your first time seeing me on camera. My name is Muadh, and I'm here with a very special individual. Goes by a couple names. Smalls was a legend.
Smalls was a
Ashley
legend.
Chin was a legend. Spun the block. Muslim Belal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Salam, my bro. We're here.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Welcome to where it happens, as they say.
SubhanAllah. This is the infamous recording studio where all the insane things that come up right there, just like that one right there, and me come up, you know. We listen, he records. But before we talk, I want to talk a little bit before I get to listening.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my time in UK because there were so many interesting parts about being here.
It's your first time here, yeah?
First time. And we were recording a little bit when we first got out the plane.
Wait, it's your first time here, and how long you been here?
A day, 2 days.
2 days. And when I phoned you today, say, where are you? He's like, I'm just on the bus.
I'm on the tube.
I just got the tube, I got the bus. I thought I'd have to pick you up. You're like, no, I'm already on the tube, I got the bus.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Oh my God. Public transportation, especially here, is nice. That's what I love about UK so far, London.
Yeah, straightforward.
You just take it wherever you gotta go. But the scary thing is you can just tap it. I've been tapping it. SubhanAllah, my car has just been ding, 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 ding.
But there's a cap on it though.
There is?
Yeah. So once you start doing a certain amount,
Yeah.
they just consider it as a travel card, and they'll just charge you one fee for the whole day.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah, but you still have to keep tapping.
Inshallah, I get to that point because
Yeah, when I grew up, there was no tap.
no tab.
No tap.
Oyster cards,
There was no oysters when I was growing up. We had bus passes, yeah,
the tickets.
and it's like a card,
yeah.
paper card, and it's got the date printed on it.
Yeah.
But what's mad is to go around for the whole day, it was £1. It's a pass was £1 for the whole day.
SubhanAllah.
So it was a £1 travel card, and even that was too expensive. Where what we used to do is one man would have it, and you show it to the conductor,
Yeah.
and then you slip it behind your back,
Yeah.
give it to the next guy, and he'll show it the slip. So you're all sharing the same one until they started clocking that. There was another thing where you'd get on the bus, you run upstairs, you open the window, and you throw it out,
SubhanAllah.
and someone picks it up, and then they run on with it.
That's far.
And then the third one was we used to like rub it out
Yeah.
and change the date so you can use it on other dates. So you used to use a pencil and change the number from a 28 to from a 20 to a 28.
Yeah.
And all this
No, that's a
crazy
hustle mentality.
crazy things we used to do. There was another one we used to have to scratch it off, and we'd get an old one, cut something out, stick it over the top. All these little things just to travel.
Yeah.
You just want to travel. Just want to go up the road. I want to go Streatham ice rink or you know. But that £1 journey,
I had to stretch it.
yeah.
SubhanAllah. Nah, I feel like everybody's gone through that situation where they're with the guys, they're trying to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Not a lot of money in between them. Gotta, move around something. Either take a bus together. Alhamdulillah, a lot of people have cars in this day and age, but I'm already imagining.
Yeah, but those days made us.
Yeah.
They shaped us, molded us, helped us to become who we are today.
Yeah. Isam was telling me that you're familiar with Skepta, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Skepta, yeah.
Tell me the story about that. Because that's a name I knew before I knew of you, honestly, because listening to music and stuff.
I think it's like we're split in four, yeah? So you got North London, South London, East London, West London. And I think there's like people from each area who grew up similar and then just made something for themselves later on in life. So we, whether it was in film, music, media, like, so whether they're like hosts, presenters, musicians, people who own their own fashion label, like we got Trap Star, like Cortez, you know, it's just people that's coming from these kind of demographic, these backgrounds that have made something for themselves later on in life. And there's just a mutual respect amongst us all, like, you know, because it's just like you look at each other and you think things could have been so different.
Yeah.
And look at what we done. And I think that look at what we done is like coming from a place of when we was 18, we didn't really see anyone before us accomplish these type of things.
Yeah.
Like on a world stage, like a clothing line. I didn't know no one when I was 17, 18 who had a clothing brand that was known internationally.
Yeah.
That comes from an estate.
Yeah.
That started in an estate in West London. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know no one when I was those ages, like that was rappers from the ends that was known on an international stage.
Yeah.
We didn't know actors that were known on, and now we got like the Oscar winner Daniel Kaluuya, local guys from this area around the corner from where we are now. Local guy winning Oscars.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Putting the team on.
We got local guys like Skepta doing tours and around the world. We got local guys, Trap Star and all that.
Yeah.
Working with, do you understand, Rock Nation. And so, you know, we even just down to like if you turn on the radio, you got local guys that are hosting the radio and breakfast shows and everything, man. Even chefs now, everything, the barbers, everything. Like
there's somebody doing it from where you're from.
Someone's doing it from where we're from. Film directors.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
I think that's what's so dope about your story too, because like you were kind of one of the first people to put your story out, and people were kind of like, yeah, I see, I was in that same position before. I was doing what he was doing, or I'm still doing it right now. And people can kind of look at it any time in their life and be like, yeah, this is the story of somebody who's found Islam and has made it their identity. And the stories that you've told, subhanAllah, is influential on a lot of people. I know specifically there's a lot of people. There's a brother of mine that I was gonna ask him if he had any questions, but he was just like, nah, just give my salams. Just mutual respect type of thing, where it's like, we know about these certain names and we just listen, you know?
The things I tell in my story are probably the times in my life where was bringing me down the most.
Yeah.
Like throughout childhood. So it's the times that was hard, that was difficult. And at the time when I was living through those moments, it was not a happy place. But the crazy thing is now to get to a place in life where you could talk about it while you're in a happy place.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. And then what it is sharing those stories. What surprised me was how much people related to those stories and those moments, not just in my community and where I grew up, but all over the world. So if I go to Seattle and I'm seeing the youngsters on the block and they're saying, yeah, I heard your story, bro. Like, I'm all the way. Then I go to South Africa and they're saying, yeah, I heard your story, bro. I relate. I'm in Malaysia, they're relating. I'm in Indonesia, they're relating. I'm in Australia, they're relating. I'm St. Louis in America, Minnesota, like all over the world, Holland, Norway, Finland, all these places I'm getting booked to tell my story, and the people, and it's like there's a mirror reflection.
Yeah.
We look different, we grew up, but we're all the same. We've all been through similar things, and that's why it's resonating with some. So I think that was surprising to me to see the reach of how much people like you can impact, you know? And it's a story that I didn't even want to share or tell. That's the craziest thing.
It just happened.
It weren't in my plan. Yeah, it just happened.
SubhanAllah.
It just happened.
I remember reading, we were talking a little bit about The Alchemist. I read a little bit about it, SubhanAllah. I was reading it for a good 7 days. The crazy thing about the book is just how similar it was to the idea of learning about yourself and learning that everything is connected. At the beginning, I thought, oh, this was, shirk book.
Did you read it yet?
I read it. Alhamdulillah.
The book's good though.
It's a good book, honestly.
Good.
I think it's my favorite fiction book, honestly.
There's been times in my life where my biggest L turned into my biggest W.
Yeah.
Like where, even in regards to events, an event that was my biggest L, like I was just like, there's no pay in it. I ended up paying for the event. Like to go there, they was like, we're not paying you to come. And I'm like, they wouldn't even pay for my car park.
SubhanAllah.
And then they said to me, but we'll give you a stool.
Yeah.
If you got merchandise. So I made an album. I'm thinking, you know what? If I make an album, at least if I sell a few copies at this event, that will pay me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Now, this is like 15 years ago. So I'm a bit upset, like, bro, why are they not paying me? Like, they're paying everyone else. They're saying, nah, you're just a local act. We're only paying international. It's like they don't value me. They don't respect me. I'm already disheartened. And then when I get there, I'm saying, what time am I on? They don't know. They're prioritizing everyone else. I just feel undervalued, And then, but what happened? And then before the event, they called me and goes, didn't you want the stool? I said, yeah, of course. I've just printed an album, everything, I'm ready.
Yeah.
He goes, but you ain't paid for it. And I said, huh? But I thought you guys were giving me a stool because I'm coming to the event. They goes, no, we're giving you a discount. You still have to pay for the stool.
SubhanAllah.
So I said, I still got to pay for the stool. So you're telling me I'm coming to the event.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid.
And now you gotta
and I've got to pay for the stool.
No.
So I said, how much is it? They said £600. But don't worry, everyone else is paying 900. You're getting a discount. I said, I'm paying £600 to go to this event. So I'm performing at.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. This was my biggest L.
Yeah.
So now I've already printed the album. I need the stool.
Yeah.
So I paid the £600. And I go there, I'm disheartened. I asked for 2 volunteers, a youngster who's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. One sister and one brother, young. So you lot help me out, man. Sell this. And then I go around the back of the stage. The stool's in the other area. I go to the backstage, say, what time am I on? I'm thinking when I go on, I could at least promote and say, I've got an album for sale if anyone will buy it. I need to make back some money. I have to spend £600.
Yeah.
Bro, they're meant to put a big person, someone big, I won't even mention him, on, but he's not come from his hotel. And there's a big crowd there. Yeah. And they're like, okay, someone needs to go on now.
Yeah.
It's Mashari Rashid Al-Afasi is meant to go on, but he's still in his hotel room. So they're like, where's Mashari? Can someone go on now? And they're look, Muslim Belal. Right, Mike, can you go now?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I can go on now. So it's a good slot.
Yeah.
The crowd's packed. This is the time when Mashari is meant to go on.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, Muslim Belal's gonna go on now, set him up. So I'm saying, even though I'm just the scapegoat, Allah gave me a slot.
Opportunity.
So I just walked out and I started with that piece. I just walked out. I was raised around Guns N' Roses, got inspired by the story of Moses. Allah have mercy. And I remember as I walked out on that stage, bro, over 10,000 people. So I'm like, I'm a Muslim, I came from the streets to Islam, the ghetto. When I see my brother give a palm, embrace with a hug and greet with salam, salamu alaikum. Everyone was like, yo, I'm a Muslim. I'm just telling my story. I'm just the guy that came from the streets to sit on this big stage, no backing tracks, nothing. Anyway, someone calls me and goes, you need to go to your stall. Where are you? And I said, I'm still backstage. I just come off, I'm talking to everyone, I'm a bit. Come to your stall. Bro, I walk to the other side of the hall. I walk in the room, I'm on the phone, I'm going, where's my stall again? It's busy. I said, wait. They goes, yeah. I see a crowd of about 100 people all at my stall. I said, wow. Like walking through, I get to the front. I just remember my 2 volunteers going, it's too much money. And I looked in their little bum bags and it's just not thousands, bro. Like there's a good couple grand there already, and I'm saying, we sold that much. I was like, yeah, it's going mad.
Yeah.
I said, wow, look at that.
I feel like everybody's heard your story, but what's some parts of your story that people haven't really heard? You know, like the little bits, like what made you switch, what made you become who you are right now?
You know what's mad? Like when I talk to kids, like young, like 7, 8, 9, 10, I always think like, sometimes we think that you can You know, the beginning of our life is ignorance. You think that you can just mess around for the first period, and then you can decide later. But I got this quote, like I say it to my daughter, to the youngsters, the work starts now. Because when I think about my childhood, I was always this person.
Yeah.
Within me. Like, even like internally and externally. And what I mean by that is like externally, like from 8, 9, 10 years old, I was in studios with my dad.
Yeah.
So I remember sitting in the corner, but he's a reggae producer, innit?
Yeah.
So I remember the man at the desk with the spliff. Yo, man, run that again.
Yeah.
Yo, Horse man, jump on the keys. And it's like, bam, 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 bam. And I'm sitting there. And then the artists then will go in the studio, the Jamaican artist, Triller U, Ricky Rankin, the guy in there start, oh, me say the papa on the mic, where we on things strong. And I'm just like, yo, I'm sitting there like, 9 years old, watching. But you see, when I used to go home, I'm shy around my dad because I didn't know him that well. I never lived with him like that. So I just saw him like once in a blue moon. So I'm shy, innit? So I'll just sit there listening, but I'm taking everything in. But you see, when I go home, that's my mum. I could be myself.
Yeah.
So I plugged the mic into the speaker because my mum was a singer. She had a mic.
Yeah.
And I used to play the reggae song, and I used to do everything I saw them doing in the studio.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, yo, pin number one, yo, listen to the done. I know they're on the microphone, the microphone stand. And my mum would be like, right, you're good.
Yeah.
And then I started putting on events.
Yeah.
8, 9 years old. I'm saying, yeah, let me make a flyer. I'm going to be performing in my front garden. It's £1 a ticket to come watch.
Yeah.
So when I think about what I'm doing now, this started from when I was a kid. I was on the mic. In school, I'd perform on stage. I was always in the drama productions, playing like the lead role or this role. I was performing to the crowd at school.
Yeah.
Even at church, I used to perform at church, like do reggae music and all that. So all of this I put on my event. So all of this I was doing from 9, 10 years old anyway. So it makes sense that when I see what I'm doing now, it's like this was kind of like the work start from early, but and internally it was always like the characteristics was always brewing inside me of what I am today anyway, because like even like changing religion, I remember Khalid Yassine said it. He goes, when I changed I didn't change my religion, like, and hear me out. He was like Christian to Islam. He goes, I just made some alterations. It's like when you got a suit and you've lost weight or you put on weight and you need to go to the tailor I just made alterations.
Yeah, you never changed the suit. You just,
I believed in God from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
No one didn't give me dawah that there's a God. I've always believed in God. Look at the human body. Look at what happens in the world. Trees, nature. How can I not believe in God? That's why I started my poem with, how can I not believe in God? Look how much we gained after everything we lost. How can I not? How could I not? Look out the sky when you're in an aeroplane. And look at the clouds. Look at the sunset. How could I not?
SubhanAllah.
No one didn't. I always believed in God. And I always used to turn to God. Because when you got no one to turn to and you got nothing, that's the only place where you're finding hope. So in situations that used to arise, I need someone to turn to. I need someone to talk to. God was that person that I turned to. God is that person that I speak to. Do you understand? And when you grow up a certain way, you need someone to talk to and someone to turn to. No matter how hard you work or how good you are at something, if God doesn't want that thing to happen for you, it won't happen for you. Have a sincere heart. Have a pure heart. Because when you're good, then it's like God's going to reward you with good.
SubhanAllah, there's no knowing about the future. Even if you try to figure out the future, you can only use the present to get to the future.
Identity was a big issue and finding your place and yourself. So I remember, like, even when I first found Islam and I embraced this religion, there was some identity issues, like, where it's like, okay, we converted to Islam, but it's almost like some of us became Arabs.
Yeah.
Like, in the way we dress, in the way we speak.
Yeah.
But really, we didn't change our culture or our identity. We just changed our faith. You understand?
Yeah.
So it was like, there was periods where we went like so deep in as well. That's why I say in that therapy, like, round 3, the first round was the streets, the second round was the deen, young, judgmental and extreme. Like, because it's like, there was a period where we first come to the deen and we were so young and judgmental and extreme. We the ones who don't know much speak the most. And I can vouch, like, we didn't know enough. But because we've just converted and we've learned 2, 3, 4 things,
Yeah.
we thought we knew everything.
Yeah.
And we were the most judgmental of people. What, he's this, he's that, she's this, that ain't proper, that ain't right. Because you're so excited about what you just learned. That's haram, that's stuff for Allah. Look at these, look at that.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I say the first round was the streets, the second round was the deen, young, judgmental and extreme. So we were so extreme, but we was always extreme in everything we done. If we was on the streets, we was extreme on the streets. When we're gonna go and do that, we're extreme. If you're hustling, we're extreme hustlers. We do everything to extreme.
Yeah.
And then we convert, it's like it was extreme. But then, like, this religion says find the middle way. You might remember this story better than me because you've read it now. I read it like a decade ago.
Yeah.
But it comes to someone like for wisdom.
Yeah.
The way I broke it down, and they said, "Oh, I'm busy right now." This is what it seemed to me. It's like, I'm busy right now, but go look around my palace.
Yeah.
Have a look around, and when you come back, I'll be able to give you this wisdom you want. And he says, "Okay, cool." He goes, "Wait, but before you walk around and have a look around, take this spoon," and he put oil on the spoon.
Yeah.
And he says, "Don't spill the oil on the spoon." So he walked around with the oil on the spoon, but because this guy said don't spill it, it's like, I'm better concentrate and not spill it.
Yeah.
So he walks around and comes back. He says, "Yeah, I'm back now. Are you ready to give me the wisdom?"
Yeah.
He says, yeah. I'm busy. Go walk again. Did you walk around? He says, "Yeah, I walked." He goes, "Where's the oil on the spoon?" He says, "Look, I didn't spill it."
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, good. But did you see this? Did you see that? Like the chandeliers or the staircase and the art and the beauty of the..." He goes, "No, I didn't see it because I was concentrating on the oil on the spoon.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spill it, so I was looking at that." And he goes, "Well, go walk again, have a look at everything, take it all in." And he goes, and then come back, I'll be ready to give you wisdom." So he goes, "All right, I'll go again." And he goes, "Wait," gives him the spoon, puts the oil on it again. "Don't spill the oil on the spoon."
Yeah.
He goes, "Okay." So he walks again, but this time, man said, "Take it in." So he took everything in. He looks at the beauty of this place. And then he returns and he goes, "I'm back. Are you ready to give me this wisdom?" Like, I looked around. He said, "Did you see everything?" "Yep, I saw the chandeliers, the stairs, the art, the beauty of your place. I saw it all."
Yeah.
He goes, "Okay, where's the oil on the spoon?" He looked down.
Oil.
I spilt the oil.
Yeah.
And he goes, "How come you spilt it?" He goes, "I was so busy looking at the beauty of everything."
You forgot the oil.
Says that you forgot the oil. And then it's like, you came to me for wisdom, well, there's the wisdom in that.
SubhanAllah.
It's like, huh? It's like, there's the wisdom in that.
Yeah.
He says the first time you was focusing so much on the oil on the spoon, you didn't see the beauty. And the second time you was focusing so much on the beauty, you forgot about the oil on the spoon. And my thing from that is find the balance. Find the balance. So he got wisdom just in that. And that's what we need. Some of us are focusing so much on the beauty of this world, we forgot the one who created this world. They're too engaged. Lifestyle, business, achievements, love. "Oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I want to achieve this, I need that, I want this, I need that, I need..." The beauty of this world. I love traveling, I just love this. Da, 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 da. They love the world so much they forgot the one who created the world. And then some people, the focus is so much on the one who created the world, they forgot to go out and live in the world. So they're just mosque, prayer, church, Bible, mosque, pray, church, Quran.
It's like the robot.
Go and engage in community and society. Go and live.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You know, he says, I can't just stay in my house and pray all day and I'm going to fast every... No, this is not what's required of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not being religious.
Yeah.
You have to go and engage with society. Go and live. Go and see the beauty of the world, creation, nature. Go out and live. So find that balance. We need that. And I say it to you as an 18-year-old. These are the things take with you, man. Like, if I could go back to that time in life, take that with you. Because I know when you're 18... it's a period where transition. I say it's a period, it's a time of transition because you're still young where you haven't got it all figured out yet. But you're not old enough to like you're old enough now to not be messing around no more, to start decide. It's decision making time. And the decisions you make at that point in your life between 18 and 22, I believe can shape the rest of your life. We got a saying in Jamaica where it says, if you can't hear, you must feel. And what that means is if I tell you, oh, if you go that way and you do this, something's going to happen, you're like, oh yeah, I'll be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can't hear. So you're one of the people that need to feel then. So go that way and do it. Mm-hmm. Something happens to you. I ain't doing that again. Mm. So if you can't hear, you must feel. But the wise one is the one that don't need to feel.
They hear.
I can just hear.
Yeah.
You know? It takes a lot. Because a lot of people who go to prison, they spend a lot of time with their thoughts. And they got so much time to go back over maybe the night that the incident happened that led to them being in prison. And the more they think and think and think, they probably think, if only I just didn't answer the phone and then go there. Or if only I just didn't, I would have been okay. So they think, when they think about it now, they make different decisions. But trust me, there would have been someone in their life at that time that would have said, bro, you shouldn't answer that. You shouldn't. And they wouldn't have heard. So they have to feel. And sometimes that feel is 25 years in jail. Do you understand? Or that feel is...
Yeah.
So there was times like where decision making when you're young is important, but there was times where I remember being with a group of guys and someone was in central London and someone, as we're driving and turned, someone banged on our car. I think they were drunk. So they went bang, and when someone said, what's that? I open the door.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Everyone jumped out the car, ready to do something to this man.
Yeah.
Are you back? So I said, no, stop, come, let's get in.
Yeah.
And they go, no. I said, bro, get in the car, forget him, leave him, forget him. And someone said to me, bro, what's wrong with you? You're on some peace. You see how man just I said, he's drunk. He won't even remember that he banged his fist on our car tomorrow. He's drunk. But I tell you what, we will remember. We beat him up. There's no referee.
Do whatever.
We just beat him up.
Yeah.
He's on the floor. We're in Soho. We jump back in the car and drive home. Thinking, yeah, we beat up that man. We taught him a lesson.
Yeah.
There's a knock on the door. I'm arresting you for the murder of... Huh? I'm arresting you for the attempted murder of... Huh?
Yeah.
And then we're all in the dock. On the night of the evening, he got swelling on the brain and... Do you understand?
Yeah.
And now we're all trying to figure out our stories. No, I was...
Yeah.
And we're looking at long sentences. But I ain't got time for that. So it's better to think first before those... And sometimes decision making is that simple. Do you know what? Get in the car. It's not worth it. I said I chase peace the way I see some people chase money.
Yeah.
I chase peace the way man chase money. Because... So now I measure success differently. So if I could say to that 18-year-old, I would say like, it's gonna be okay. That's me knowing. But I would also say like, success is not measured by wealth. Pick the route that is peaceful, because that's where you'll find happiness. You'll find happiness in the peace. Sometimes you might have a lot of money, but it's not peaceful, because that comes with so much responsibility and so much you have to do. So look for peace. What really makes you happy? And chase that. But I would also say to my 18-year-old self, you know, I would say, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm proud of you. Someone needs to say it. I'll say I'm proud. I'm proud. Like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because, you know what? It wasn't easy. Like, as I say, it was like the jungle. It's the jungle. Did I run there? Listen, I said it was like the jungle. Wait. See where we came from. Let me go to Sun. You see this? This is the end. Yeah, I ended my show with this, yeah?
Between me and you.
Yeah, and he said like therapy.
Can you just talk to me?
You see therapy, yeah? It's like, as men, like I was saying, we don't speak. We don't let it out. So therapy is outlet, talk about it. Lay it out. So this was just an open out. That's why I said in that tune, therapy is my best verse. But like,
black slave, I came a long
black
way
slave.
from my old days.
That's all we are. I'm a black slave. Bilal ibn Rabah, named after Bilal ibn Rabah. Like, he was a black slave.
I'm a black slave.
It don't matter how rich you are. It don't matter if my trainers are better than yours. It don't matter if my watch is my thing. This is my fashion, by the way, ABC fashion. See Guns and Roses, it starts with a gun. And then you see when someone's dead, people come and drop flowers there. And you remember who died here. This is what we're raised around.
Let's end the year with a bang. The last decade
People
went well.
thought,
Let's continue to
oh, you're a
plan.
nasheed artist.
I was rolling with the robbers and the shotters.
And now I'm rolling with the scholars and the students. This ain't nasheed, this is Champions League. This is greatness only.
I'm on the winning
Why am I
team.
saying it's great?
I stopped my education at my GCSE.
Stopped at
I started this
GCSE.
education at the age of 19.
I
Could
could've
have picked up a gun when I hit the street. Instead I picked up a book and I started to read while they're busy on the internet, laughing at memes, posting quotes they don't live by, doing your dreams. During the week they act deep, and if you see them on the weekend, lost, can't swim, drowning in the deep end. I'm doing real
They
life
act
preparation
deep
to die.
during the week, but look
we
at
lived
them.
enough already,
They're
now we're
drowning.
aiming for the sky.
Allah, I need you now.
Even more than I needed you dead.
I'm an adult now, that means I've got less friends, and I'm more alone. I'm feeling closer to the end, I'm closer to the grave, but I'm thankful for this way, for this new life.
Find more power in the one.
Listen, you see when you get older, you see when I was young, when you're 18, so many friends. That's why I say I'm an adult now, I'm feeling closer to the end. I need you more now, even more than I needed you then, because I'm an adult now. That means I've got less friends. See, when you get older, that circle just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But I'm grateful for this new life, when you find more power in a dua than a knife. And any journey you're on, you need to carry as little luggage as possible.
Limber, you have to be
Because if you carry too much with you on your journey, it's going to weigh you down. And it's going to slow you down from reaching your destination. So you have to carry as little luggage as possible, and all those traumas, those burdens, those hatred, that grudges, you're carrying it with you on your journey. So you have to let go of them, you know, and then you will travel further, faster and smoother on your journey. So this is all a part of it, you know, managing those expectations. Let's go. I heard you wanted to eat from a chicken shop while you're in London.
Yeah.
Let's
I don't know if you guys know.
Let's go to a chicken shop.
I've been trying to go to a chicken shop for a minute. I've been seeing online. You know Pingus Munch?
Yeah.
I've been
He
watching
goes to all the chicken shops.
Yeah.
I'm a South London man.
Yeah.
I ain't been to a chicken shop in how many years, but I grew up on Morley's. That's the South London chicken shop.
Let's go.
So we have to go to a Morley's.
Inshallah. Let's get it.
Here's an interesting fact if you didn't know. The original name of the Arsenal Football Club is Dial Square Football Club in 1886.
Yo.
Brother man.
Good. So this is it. You see this red here? Bam, the spot. That's the spot. Morley's. Yeah, we're in Morley's. Born in South London, Morley's. I grew up on this. I ain't been in a Morley's for about 20 years. But for the brother coming from South Seattle, I had to bring him to a Morley's, you know?
Yo, come on.
You still got the Triple M burger?
Sorry?
Triple M burger.
Yeah?
That's why I used to order Triple M burger.
Alright.
That was or the normal thing here is Wings and chips. Wings and chicken and chips.
Can we do both? So are the beef burgers better or the chicken burgers better?
Bro, I had Muadh over 20 years. I don't know what's good, what's bad.
Nando's right there too. I had Nando's yesterday.
Oh, yeah, the Nando's.
Yeah.
This is what UK is known for. So Nando's, yeah, was like the upgrade from the chicken shop.
Yeah. Give those, alhamdulillah, a good life, plentiful life. You have any regrets so far? And like something you wish you could have changed, or something you wish you could have done?
You know what, like, of course, there's many regrets. There's many regrets. There's a lot of things that, like, if I'm honest, every sin I commit, I wish I didn't commit. But life's not like that. So I can't dwell on it, or I have to just grow from it and move on from it. You understand? So even though I might think like, well, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I never went through that. If I never went through that, I might not have been on this path now. Because I learned a lot from those mistakes, and the way they made you feel after is what makes you say, do you know what? I'm gonna change. So if I didn't make that mistake, maybe I wouldn't have, you know? Yeah. I know a friend of mine, he went to jail for like 12 years, and when he come out, he said, that is the best thing that could have happened to me. Because if I never went to jail and done those 12 years, I never would have changed.
A lot of people say they would have hated going to jail.
Yeah, of course. If I ask him if he wants to go back, he say, no, I never want to go back. But I remember, I don't even know if he remembers, but when he come out, he said, if I never went, that was the best thing. It was a gift, like, I never went. So it's like a gift, you know? I never went, I never would have changed. And he goes, you know what I was like before? You know what I was on, you know what I was like. So I never would have changed. I needed that. I needed 12 years as well.
Yeah. Last question. If you could travel anywhere for the first time again, where would it be?
For the first time?
First time.
What do you mean by for the first time?
Like if you could do it all over again, in the same experience, different experience, but you know what you know now.
When you say this, two places come to mind because they're significant to me. Where I travel to is Jamaica. That's where my family's from. And then Saudi Arabia. We're going to Hajj and Umrah. But what's crazy is, when I went to Jamaica, as a kid, I remember I didn't like it. I was like young.
Yeah.
And it was like, because we had to like use a toilet outside, like just a hole.
Yeah.
And you know, it was rough. I was staying in Trenchtown in Kingston, Trenchtown for like, I think we was there for like 6 weeks or. So I'm just like, I don't like Jamaica. From what I know, I didn't want to go back. But then I went back again when I was like 22, 23. I waited all the way till I was that age. I loved it. Now I've got my own car, driving Kingston to St. Thomas, down to Maran Bay. So now I saw the beauty in Jamaica. So I've gone back. And since then, I go all the time. I keep going back, keep banging, I'm like, this is where my mum's from. And you know what? You see when you go back to where your parents came from, it makes you appreciate your parents more. Because I seeing Trenchtown as an adult and seeing the locals and the people, it makes me think, wow, my mum grew up here and she actually managed to get out, come to the UK. Yeah. I said, you know what? My mum's actually an OG. I gotta rate my mum. She came out of this and made it to the UK and didn't just stay in a council in the UK like that. She ended up getting a good job and buying a house and well, my mum. And it makes you give a different respect. And then the same with Saudi, because the first time I went there, and lifting my head, see the Kaaba for the first time. It was a certain feeling. But I remember, as soon as I got back, first thing in my thought was, I just want to go again. I need that feeling again. I need to renew it. I need to relive it. So I went back and I done it again. And then I wanted to go again.
Yeah.
And then I went with people. You know, you book it, you and your friend, you and your guy. And I just remember thinking, I want to do this on my own. I want to do this on my own because there's a certain level of vulnerability that I need to reach. And we've always got this guard, this shield, protecting us from hitting that level of vulnerability, from truly letting it out. And I knew this. And I wanted to I needed to let it out. So I remember coming back from Umrah with a friend, and I remember just thinking, I'm booking again, I want to go again, and I want to go by myself. I remember like getting to Arafat, and we're gonna make the dua from Doha all the way to Maghrib, you know, because we're joining Doha and Asr together. At first I'm thinking, what am I gonna make dua for? Like, what have I got to say to God for 5-6 hours? Or what do you really need? Like, what do you need? Everyone's saying, I need this, I need that, I need to pray for this, pray for that, pray for this. So what do you really need? All we need is God's mercy, forgiveness, and for him to give us paradise. That's all we need. Now since then I've gone every year. And you know what it is? It's like, I need to, so I just take time out, like, you know what? I need to have a conversation with my Lord. I'm gone, and I go back. So when you say you could go back somewhere ever again, I feel like it's not the first time, but it's always like the first time again. So, and it's the same with Jamaica for different reasons, but them two places, I always go back. I don't need to go back nowhere else, but those two I feel like I need to keep going back. Yeah.
That's fire right there.
There we go. You say you're enjoying that? You ain't been eating the chips, bro. This is all you. So we're ending in Morley's original South London tea. You get me?
You want to try the barbecue? Big first. Big way to jump it off, you know? It was definitely like, they always say never meet your heroes, but I feel like it was a dope, Muslim Belal is a really dope person. He was showing me a bit into his world and his motivations for creating. So it was kind of nice. Next time on Crossroads.
When you are in alignment with your purpose, there's a sensation that comes. There's a sensation of gratification, vitality, and energy. And when you're away from your purpose, you feel it. You feel the block, you feel the limitation, you feel the stagnation of who you are.
And then when you get married, it's the same thing. Your wife becomes an extension of you. So if you don't love yourself properly and fully,
I can't love another person.
yeah.